You did everything you were told to do, and somehow you still ended up here. You earned seven figures, you have a CPA, a tax attorney, an insurance agent, a private banker, a wealth manager, a real estate attorney, an entire bench of experts. Yet every year you sign a thick return, wire a 6 or 7 figure check to the IRS, and feel the same knot in your stomach you felt last year. When everyone serves the code, not you. Individually, your advisors are competent. Collectively, they have become compliance managers for the tax code, not architects for your life. Your CPA scoreboard is filed on time, no errors, not cut your lifetime tax bill in half. Your tax attorney keeps you inside the lines if something goes wrong, but does not redesign how income and gains show up for the next 20 years. Your insurance agent gets paid when a policy is sold, not when your effective rate drops. Your wealth manager is graded on basis points and assets gathered, not on coordinating your W-2, K-1s, equity compensation, or exits with the Internal Revenue Code. The result, you are the model client for everyone at the table, and yet your experience of tax feels increasingly punitive as your income climbs and the code quietly turns against you. My name is Zach Sheikh, and I founded Sabur Private Wealth Management to change exactly this pattern for families like yours. Sabur PWM is an independent multi-family office built specifically for 7-figure, 8-figure, 9-figure W-2, 1099, and K-1 earners, for founders and real estate and equity owners whose tax line already sits in the 6 or 7 figures. As a true fiduciary, our mandate is to serve you, not a product grid, not a broker-dealer, not the default settings of the tax code. Here, tax is the design starting point. We engineer income tax elimination engines that can legally drive effective income tax into the single digits, and in many cases to zero, by changing how, when, and where income shows up. We sculpt capital gains from business, stock, and real estate exits so life-changing events do not become life-draining tax bills. We wrap your wealth in coordinated entities and trusts so lawsuits, creditors, divorces, and even disputes have a much harder time reaching what your family depends on. We design the multi-year tax income and asset protection architecture and then coordinate with your CPA, attorneys, and investment platforms so everything finally tells one coherent story. The architecture problem your nervous system feels. On the outside, you are successful. On the inside, you know the truth. Big years are followed by dread because a large slice of your effort will vanish on a single wire. You know incremental tactics, backdoor rots, loss harvesting barely touch a 7-figure tax base. The only zero tax stories you hear involve schemes you would never want to defend in an IRS exam room. You do not have a tax problem, you have an architecture problem. And no one in your current circle is structurally responsible for fixing it. That is the gap my firm exists to fill. Your next step, zero tax brief, and to schedule a call with us. To see how this actually works for families like yours, I invite you to download the Zero Tax Brief for 7-figure plus earners. Inside, you will discover why traditional advisors cannot solve $1 million plus tax problem by design, how income households reshape when and how income and gains hit the return, the core architectures, engines, bridges, quiet reset years, vaults that can move you toward zero income and capital gains tax without leaving the country or chasing fragile loopholes. Then, if you are ready to see what your own next decade could look like under a different design, schedule a complimentary 30-minute call with me directly. Use the Download Zero Tax Brief button and schedule your income tax strategy session on this page. And explore our website here at saburpwm.com. Your current team has served the code. It is time to work with a true fiduciary who is built to serve you. We look forward to meeting you soon.